Hi everyone. It's been a crazy, crazy year. I know everyone's like, oh my goodness, where has this girl been? Why we haven't seen any videos, um, no pictures, no much of anything. Like, what has been going on? And the truth is, it has been a very rough months. Everything was seemed to be going the way I wanted to go, and then you hit a brick wall and everything starts crashing down, and you're trying to figure out what in the hell happened. And it led to me to get in really depressed. I had terrible anxiety. I didn't think I could do anything. I was like, gosh, I'm a failure. It sucked. It really did suck because I suffer from depression, and I try so hard to work at it, to keep it under control. And in spite of so many things that happen in the last couple of years, I've always tried to find an outlet to keep my depression, suppressed the best way I can and talk through it. And usually I can. And so when I developed my show, it was like a therapeutic type thing. And horror movies, to me, it helps me get over some of the worst things that I have suffered. And when I started horror movies and beyond, I wanted it to be just a show that people can watch and understand that horror movies is not just let's throw something together, but they have a history. And I had people involved and insight and things like that. And as a result, I really it was coming together. It was coming together. It was something I really did want, and I learned along the way. It's a learning process. You're supposed to learn. Everything is not set in stone. And I trusted an individual, and he broke my heart horribly, like horribly. And I put so much into that trust because they had experience and things like that. And I really wanted this show, and they, like, people sometimes are hurtful, like you'll say things to a person and you want to, give them information, but in the process they hurt you. And I'm not sure if it was deliberate, or he was just angry at something, at himself, or personal, or had a personal vendetta towards me. But believe me, it crushed my spirit so bad that I just closed everything off. I was like, I can't do this. If this person who has years of experience is seeing me and call me a failure, and seeing that, that I'm not going to make it and all these things, then I believed it. I believed I wasn't going to make it. I was going nowhere. It was a stupid show. It was dumb. And it just put me in a world of hurt. I started looking everything wrong with me. I was starting to say, oh my goodness, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I look terrible on camera, I'm not a good interviewer, I'm not gonna do anything right, I'm never gonna make it. And I was using what he was telling me, and I started turning it against myself. Like, I started coming after myself. And it was a horrible thing to do. You shouldn't let someone have so much power, but to be someone that you were working with and you trusted, and you trust being in camera in front of this person and everything, and everything that was going wrong in your life. It was like everything is going to go right. And you looked at yourself like that. And then this person just ripped you a new one. And it wasn't even like criticism as in sense of like learning and developing. It was just blatantly just mean and ugly. And I spiraled down into deep depression. Everything I saw about me was wrong, and I went to anxiety. I thought suicide because, I'm like, Jesus, I can't even make it. Like, if this person saw me as horrible, then I must be horrible. And I went into deep depression, like I said, and then I started suicide, and I didn't do anything. I wasn't active. I gained weight. It was so horrible. And it was like from my personal life and everything around me just went downhill. And I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. And it was like no one could tell me that things were going to work out. I just felt like shit. And that's what happened. And I didn't try to do any videos. And even when I wanted to, there were times where I said, oh, I'm gonna come back. But deep down inside, I wasn't ready. I was not ready to come back. I was trying to force myself, but in the end, I wasn't ready. And it was horrible. It was horrible. And it took a while to say, you know what? It's okay if I mess up. It's okay if I fail. It's okay I don't look perfect. I don't look like everyone else. It's okay if I don't have a gazillion followers. It's okay. Like, it took me a long time to not go down on myself. And I'm still having problems. I'm still having that confidence, issue. But I'm a lot better, and I'm coming back, and I'm starting to watch what I eat. I'm starting to come out of that mode. And the last time I was deep down in that, it was years ago. It was so many years ago, I can't even remember. So to get that deep hopelessness, depression, I was just like, okay, I gotta get out of this. I worked so hard and went through so much for my show and the development and everything. I wasn't ready to fail. So I'm getting myself back. I'm getting myself back to healthy. I'm just getting myself back, and those who follow me and wondering what is going on, and that is what's going on. And I'm coming back. It's a process. And hopefully next year I will be back. And I will be back. January is the return of horror movies and beyond. So I will be back. I will have a different type of show, but it'd be the same concept, of course. And I'm just going for it. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot. So I hope to see you guys in January. Horror Movies and Beyond will be back. I don't know the exact date in January, but my show will return, and it will be awesome. Thank you for your support. Thank you for following me. Thank you for, concerned and your kind words. Thank you.